All right. I think we should be live. It's been a while, as happens. If you're watching this after the fact, do feel free, skip ahead. We'll just wait a minute or two for a few people to show up and get the ball rolling. I know there's a few tournaments on right now. What is it? The, oh God. Oh, I always forget the name of these tournaments. But yeah, if you are here, say hello. Let me know how the volume is. I'll hit the play button. And then we'll take a look at the teams. Purple and teal. This is going to be Team West. Oop. Santiago, hello. How's the volume? Hey, Dan. Awesome. Yeah, sorry about the hour delay. I saw your message. I hope your dinner was nice and tasty. But the little one needed a little bit of extra time, so I had to push back by about an hour. Let's take a look at the teams. The Viper as the Malay in yellow. Nilly as the Mayans in his pocket in red. Doubt as the Franks in teal. And Tato as the Teutons in purple, facing off against the Italians played by Mr. Yo in green. Duity as the Huns in orange and gray. We've got Emma as the Bulgarians. And last but not least, the Good Koala playing as the Aztecs in blue. So we've got the Aztecs opposite the Malay. That's going to be very interesting. Tato as the Teutons opposite the Italians. That'll be also very interesting. Not like our Teuton can really go cavalry. But we'll see. How is everyone doing on the weekend, by the way? Thank you so much for watching, joining. Let's take a look at the bases. Oh, wow. Good Koala's already walled off the northern part of the separation, but has not walled off this part just yet. And his villagers are heading there. Ooh, I just need to redo something on my phone. Very simple map, not too crazy. And to the south, there's basically just one entrance between Tato and Yo. So these are some pretty big names playing Rage Forest. It's pretty exciting. Let's see what ends up happening here. Tato being very aggressive, as Tato likes to do in Rage Forest. Mr. Yo already here with 2 villagers and a scout himself. Duity, our Hun, also here to support his teammate. There's always time for Age of Empires. Nice. Anytime dinner is good, it's you know it's going to be a good night. Santiago, it does seem like overkill, right? But Emma and Mr. Yo are pretty damn good. They're pretty damn good players, too. I mean, bad Koala. I was in a good Koala is not bad himself. Duity? I haven't heard of Duity. Hey, your mom. Welcome, welcome to a weekend stream. I know there's a tournament happening or being streamed right now, so I do appreciate everyone joining. You guys know my sense of timing is just absolutely the worst. And look at this. Our Koala opting to repair the house instead of just building a secondary wall of gray pinging over here. He probably wants Koala to bust a few of these down so that he can take his scout inside. Let's see if that ends up happening. Nope. And to the south, Tato's inside Mr. Yo's side, but he's kind of trapped here. This is a lot of villagers. He's got 14. This is 5 of 14 villagers here. We'll see if he manages to bust down this house. He will be able to escape. Mr. Yo doesn't really seem to care too much. What's our Italian doing that he's so relaxed and nonchalant? He's just kind of building up his economy. Okay. How is everyone on the weekend, by the way? We know Dan had a good dinner, which is awesome. The dance of the villagers continues here to the south. Gray pinging up here now. Why does Gray keep pinging everywhere? Blue has walled this off. The Viper is probably super happy that he's walled this off. I mean, you never really want to let your opponent be the one to wall things off, since they can just delete these whenever they want and just basically bust their way into your base. So the Viper taking a bit of a relaxed approach. Oh man. Koala has snuck in a villager through the Viper side. The Viper doesn't notice. Nilly doesn't notice. Nobody notices. Why are you pushing him back? Let him come in. If he goes back, he'll discover the wall off. And now he'll see that the villager's inside of your base. That was a bad move out of Koala. He should not have pressed these two scouts out of the Viper and Nilly. He should have kept them in the dark. Maybe let them move in here and then tried to trap them. Instead, now they know that there's a villager behind enemy lines. They know she's there. At the same time, Mr. Yo trying to trap Tato's villagers. But this is the thing. If you let your opponent control the wall off, your opponent can just delete these structures. 7 villagers now. Mr. Yo needs to get the hell out of here. He's only... Okay, never mind. 4 villagers to 5. Oh, look at this. Look at this. He's going to make sure Tato can't escape. And now Tato can't escape. Oh, how did you delete the house? A little bit of a goodwill gesture there, maybe, by Mr. Yo, to let his opponent give him the option of exiting before he pummels him with 5 more villagers. And this is the problem. You see, now that they discovered blue is here, they can just address it as opposed to having kept him in the dark. Oh, she's going to repair. 1 boar pull for Duity, our Hun, who is going crazy on the lumber. He's already going up to feudal age, the first one on his team. The Viper already in feudal, the first one on his team. I mean, look at Orange's allocation, 14 villagers on wood. Our Malay has also got 18 villagers on wood, so they are both in building construction mode. Yo versus Tato, 4 villagers to 4. This one's a little bit too slow. He's not exactly a Berber villager, but now he's trapped in here. Oh, that's so sour. 1 more poke. He's got 2 HP. Would have killed him. And now I'm sure Tato is happy to lead Mr. Yo on a merry little chase all around the map. Red is pinging here, probably telling Tato, hey, finish your wall up, buddy. We do not need anyone to go through our base here. Our Malay is building walls everywhere. Although this doesn't look like it's complete here. No, maybe? Yeah, it is. Okay, I didn't see this. It's so hard to see sometimes, these dead trees. What even type of tree is that? Oh my god. Oh, they're all the same oak. 2 villagers for 2 boars. Oh, 2 villagers for 1 boar. This one decides he's bored and goes home. And look at this, Mr. Yo and Tato. Oh, Tato. Now even nature itself is attacking his villagers. So he's got 2 villagers that are trapped, basically dead. Another one running around, but now our Hun is here with his scout who survived. The last scout on his team, it looks like, that survived. All the other scouts are dead. Dowd is actually training a scout. Out of where? Very forward stable here. Am I the only one that the center forest looks a bit like a Koopa from Super Mario Brothers? With the big bulbous nose here and the jaw and the eyeball here? Or am I just crazy? Oh, look at this. This villager's about to get double teamed here by these 2 villagers with the swords. Oh, what an absolute total waste of micro attention. Oh my god, all of this to kill a few villagers in Dark Age. I always love how much these players fight and kill each other over this. One archer out of our Italian is all he needs. He is still 40 seconds away from hitting feudal though, so no archers anytime soon. Dowd is pinging over here, telling his teammate, oh, look at that, he lamed one of the boars. Sour. I like this move by good Koala. I don't mind this at all. Instead of pulling 1 villager off the production, getting 3 boars, just bring a bunch of villagers, put up a mill, and then, I don't know, allocate them to wood, build some farms. What are his resources looking like? He's got enough wood for 2 farms. The Viper pinging over here. What does he see? What does he know? Oh, he sees with the outpost. He sees that there's a bit of a double wall-off happening, even a triple, quadruple wall-off. Oh my goodness, look at this. Good Koala does not want to have to deal with the Viper anytime soon. Why the hell not? What are you afraid of? Those cheap battle elephants? You've got Aztec monks. And now, Doubt, our Frank. 120 HP knights are here. Should be able to pretty easily bust through, especially with a castle to support Nilly. Nilly showing up on the wrong side of the map. Nilly, you're supposed to be on the Viper side of the map. But the Viper knows. You see how well coordinated Team West is? They see this massive wall off. They know Blue has no intention of attacking anytime soon. They see nothing here. And so Nilly knows he can just pivot south for now. And our Mayan is here with monks. What does he expect to see out of the Italian? Monks against Huns and Italians. I'm not too sure what the purpose of that is. Maybe he expects a massive amount of knights as opposed to cav archers, for example. Both Mr. Yo and Duity are heading up to Castle Age. Duity's going to reach it in 20 seconds. Let's take a look at his infrastructure. What is he trying to... Okay, never mind. Yeah, so good call for the monks. 3 stables are out. No archery range. He's got his docks working over that. What a beautiful lake, by the way, for fishing traps. You could fit probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 docks in here if you squeeze them in right. Doubt, our Frank is here. Tried to do an attack round. Failed miserably. Now the scout's trying to go from around, but now 2 knights are definitely going to get this mangonel. And Mr. Yo. Mr. Yo is being overrun by none other than Nilly, our Mayan, who spawned completely on the other side of the map. But the mangonel's down. That means these villagers are safe. No ranged units here whatsoever, unless plumes start coming out, and of course they do. I hope Mr. Yo escaped with a few villagers. Doesn't really look like it. His villager count is down to 30. There's 15 here. Where the hell are the other 15? Are they stuck in the town center? Oh, that's so sour here for Mr. Yo. He's got to escape. Look at his resources. Pretty damn good. And he's trying to trap Doubt's knights in here with our Hun. I don't understand the point of this one, Mr. You've got a castle bearing down on your town center. You've got a town center thieving your gold. And look at that. He is not abandoning his home ancestral lands without putting up a fight. He is not running away to anyone else's base. Mr. Yo is not leaving. Blooms take out the scout of our Hun. I think the last scout in the game, if I'm not mistaken. And this is just fantastic play out of Nilly. No, who the hell expected him to show up here? It's basically a 3 versus 2. And our Hun is going knights instead of cav archers. Even though they are cheaper, will he... No, he's doubling down. What are the upgrades for him? He's got the armor upgrade, which is not bad against a castle and plumes. Oh, the plumes are going to melt here. They have no bonuses against cavalry. Their HP is terrible, and they've got no melee armor whatsoever. But what they do have is speed. We've seen them take out freaking Huskarls with this speed. Look at the Viper. He is literally doing nothing. There is nothing happening on the north side of the map. Our Bulgarian, our Aztecs, they're doing nothing. Okay, finally, maybe a push out? He's going up to Imperial. He'll be the first one to reach Imperial. Will Good Panda. Or Good Koala, rather. And this is going to be so annoying for our Huns. He needs to throw in cav archers. There's no way. These plumes are just going to stay within a few inches of this castle fire radius. And they're just going to pick and poke away at the HP of these knights. And he's going to be happy to do that. But maybe it's all a delay tactic for this to show up. Beautiful game sense out of Duity. Realizing he's never going to be able to engage with these knights into these plumes. So he builds a siege workshop. Our Aztec busting out. Would love to see some siege out of him. But for now, 3 monasteries are the order of the day. Illumination, block printing. Let's see how much HP on these monks. Remember, they get 5 HP for every upgrade you research. So they are currently at 50 HP. They're going to be 60 in a second. Man, oh man, 95 HP monks. Oh, sorry guys, I don't think my chat is catching up. You think it's going to be tough for oh, sorry guys, I just now caught up to the chat. Sorry. The Chinese team is the best in the world at Rage Forest, or you mean just in general 4v4? Vizbot. Why an early stream? I had time on the weekend and I had a bunch of games to cast. So I figured, why the hell not? Yeah, Santiago, I hear you. I'm absolutely shocked that Mysterio did not run away, that he built this town center here. Thanks so much. I will try to upload more team games. The problem is with team games, especially 4-on-4s, there's generally towards the end, like we're approaching the 25 to 30 minute mark where, you know, things just get really crazy. There's just way too much happening in the game and it's very hard to cast it. And you guys know me, I like to zoom in real nice and close so I can see things happening. I'm not one of these casters that like zooms out like this and just watches all these little dots on the screen. So it's hard for me to cast a 4v4 and do picture in picture. Crazy maps, crazy scenarios, those are coming up. I have a few very fun maps in the next couple of weeks that I'm going to be posting. I've recently discovered something called tiny maps, which is where it's basically every map like Arabia, Michi, Black Forest, but it's tiny, tiny, tiny. Hi, John. You think Mysterio's trying to die slowly? I don't know. He's kind of lost control of his primary gold, but doesn't seem to be bothering very much. He's converted a plumed archer, which is going to die. Yeah, you know what? Mysterio is in a very good delay tactic mode right now. He's trying to lure out the plumes so that the mangonel can get them. And our Aztec, holy moly, he is here. Nilly, who is all the way across the map here with his entire army, has nothing at home. And now Nilly is running away? I did not expect this. Trebs. Oh, and Conics are here too out of Emma. What is the Viper doing? Oh, he's going Karambits. Elite Karambits. Let's see it. We know what he can do with a Rumi Swordsman. Let's see what he can do with a bunch of Karambits. Oh, they're going to go through a bunch of Kreposts, though. Oh, man. So a few of them are going to take a bunch of damage here. Our Aztec is converting. And the Viper decides to turn around and says, F this. F this. Kreposts, Conics, Monks, a castle. I am going to tactically retreat. Look at the HP on these Karambits. It is down 300 already, and now they're running straight forward into a castle. But there's a gate here. But of course, we know pro players do not get murder holes. A backup wall off 4. Good Koala, who takes a bit of damage, loses a monk, but gets a whole bunch of Karambits here. Remember, they are basically the Zerglings of Age of Empires. They count as half a unit. And now Doubt, our Frank, is hitting Imperial in 2 seconds. Does he have the resources to go to Cavalier immediately? Yes, he does. Let's see it on the left. There it is. But the bigger story is here to the north. How the hell do you engage with Karambits into Conics, Monks, and Kreposts? I mean, I don't know that this is the right move here for the Viper, building these castles that are just going to go up and then immediately go down. Yeah, your mom, I remember I think like a month or so ago we established that when I was like, I forget who Emma was, and I think you told me then too. That being said, the Viper, 7680 Karambits, they swarm, they get the Trebs, but the Viper's castles are down. That's 1,300 stone he just wasted right down the frickin' toilet. Bearded axe being researched for our Frank. Not a single throwing axeman. Not a single forward castle. Why the hell is he researching bearded axe? Did he make a mistake? Was he supposed to research chivalry instead? Oh, there's the paladin, the Frankish paladin. I used to cast on Sundays before the never-ending stream of drool and this is a lot of conics. How many conics? 38 mounted, 7 dismounted. The Viper. I mean, is it mission accomplished for the Viper? Nilly is still alive. His base is in shambles. He's tucked himself into this weird corner here behind Yellow's base. Or Yellow's fishing fleet. And the Viper. The Viper. How many is this? 54 fishing ships. And let's see it in 30 seconds. We're going to have Frankish paladins. He's made that mistake before. Yeah, it's weird, right? Why are you getting bearded axe? You don't have a single throwing axeman. Done. I know you love your conics. I'm going to try to zoom in and hopefully we can hear that soft thud thud sound that they make when they attack. For now, they're just kind of running around. Here we go. There should be some good sounds here. Wow, the monks survive. What an absolute disaster for Team West. Purple is pinging over here. He is making his way north. He's got a whole bunch of infantry, does our Teuton. Remember, they come with some extra melee armor, but which might prove useful against the Conics, but against the Aztecs, not too sure. Mr. Yo might want to get his butt in the game here. He's got a massive army supply of 3 Genoese crossbows, 2 monks, and 2 trebs. But his trebs are doing the job. One of them is kind of slacking here. And this is a problem. This is a problem for our Frank. You are going to get shredded by these Ninja Turtles. Look at their attack bonus. Cavalry +5, but the attack speed of 2. Ooh, missed opportunity there for Teal. And here we go, our Teuton. Is he going to go up to... Are we going to get to see some Teutonic Knights? Would love to see those against the Conics, but unfortunately he's got to get rid of the monks first. And the Viper is donezo. Oh my goodness, the Viper is just absolutely dead. Watching the Viper get demolished is your jam. Oh man, I just love to see everyone fighting everyone. Who's kidding who? Conics, Italian converted paladin, looks like, right? 192 HP. Yeah, converted paladin. Now Mysterio is expanding to the back of Emma's base. And let's take a look and see what's going on around the map. The Viper's base is completely done. He's got nothing left. No, not a single villager here. His villager count is 5. Meanwhile, champions are being researched to the south so that this Teutonic push will have a bit more oomph. Okay. Monasteries are falling. Kreposts are falling. Are they training Conics? No, they're not. So, yeah, some of them are. Let's see how our Teuton handles our Bulgarian. Oh, he's going straight for the bombard. He's going straight for the bombard. Whackety whack, whack, whack. And that bombard is dead. So are the Trebs. Oh, man. Emma just absolutely wrecking everything in his path. But Mysterio's base is done. Nilly is rebuilding markets here. Whoa, holy shit. What the hell happened here? This looked so secure a minute ago. Wow. Viper's villagers are still in his base? Yes, they are. Oh my god. Oh, well, no. Where's the other one villager? Where is the other one villager? Oh, he's here. He's here. He's garrisoned inside this town center as the Conics slowly whack away at it. Oh, man. Let's pivot east and see what's going on. Here we go. Finally, our Hun has gone Cav Archers. But against paladins with 192 HP and 7 pierce armor, not too sure how well they're gonna fare. And still not a single throwing axeman. Instead, 5 spearmen on the production tab for Doubt. Oh, Nilly, not paying attention, losing a whole bunch of villagers here. But they're also pushing in. Mysterio's secret little base here with one amazing palisade gate has been discovered. A third town center going up for him as well. So now the map, which was split east-west, is split north-south. Artuden, can he engage into this? Not really. There's so many monks. What's their HP? 85. What upgrade are they missing? Oh my god. What upgrades are they missing? Only 2. Nilly mining stone. What's his stone pile? He's got enough for another castle. Now let's see the massive infantry flood. Might want to lead with your halberdiers first. Oh, get out from behind the castle. We want to see what's going on here. Oh god. Oh, I thought he only had monks. Instead he's got jaguar. Okay, shitty upgrades on them. 0+1. And the plumes are here with their +1 attack against infantry bonus. Okay, now the jaguars are +1/+1. The Viper needs to get his ass back into this game. He is going infantry. Teal is pinging over here, not too sure exactly why, and that Teutonic castle falls. Oh man. Dismounted Conic, mounted Conics, and Jaguars are enough to absolutely wreck Artuden. Where are you going, Scorpion? Where are you going, Scorpion? No, you're gonna get converted even though you're Artuden. Why are you on move command? The Viper's food count is ridiculous. I mean, Doubts is crazy, but the... Oh, he just blew 4,000 of it. Forced levy. Wait a second, where the hell did he blow 4,000 of his food? I don't see anything in his production tab. Oh, it must be behind these, no? What am I missing? Why did the Viper's food count go from 6,000 to 4,000? He must have donated some to somebody, maybe to Doubt, maybe to someone else. In any event, we've got Forced Levy, we've got elite plumed archers on the way. And our Frank is having a very difficult time penetrating the Hunnic base. These Cav archers, 35 kills so far. So the plumes are attacking the halbs. The HCAs are attacking the paladins. Halberdiers are streaming in one at a time. For some reason, Doubt disengages yet again. I mean, the Viper needs to be careful not to run out of wood. He's got 138 wood. These fishing traps are not going to last forever. But let's see the Forced Levy upgrade these two-handed swordsmen. Oh my god, they pushed them back! 33 Conics. 5 dismounted are left, but now Artuden is here. Our plumed archers are here. Two-handed swordsmen from the Malay are here. Wow! What an absolute pushback here out of Team West. Where are you going, trebuchets? Where the hell do you think you're going? Take a little bit of damage. And now our Frank says, F this. I'm just going to push in, but there's already Conics chasing him there. And the stalemate continues. He got rid of a barracks. I guess that's something. Siege Workshop not producing anything, not a high-value target at all, and the Conics are here to save the day. Holy moly, the Conics are soaking up all the damage of these heavy Cav archers now with 30 more kills than we saw a few minutes ago. Are they expecting to find trade, these paladins? Because there isn't really any. And look at the Mr. Yo! He's in the Viper's base. What the hell is this game? I don't know, but it is amazing so far. And Artuden just kind of running around. 6 pierce armor. Means he doesn't really care about the castle that much. Plumed archers might want to back away, though. Not too sure why they're attacking this castle on their own. Are there any trebs? Yes, he's got a treb here. And now Bulgarian siege is on the way. Any upgrades? No. Who's upgraded? Artuden is going to onagers. We'll see if he gets ironclad for them as well. And wow, oh wow, what a complete turn of events. 2 routes became 2 holds. Orange and gray pushing back here. Yellow, purple, and teal pushing back here. Or not teal, red pushing back here. Our Frank still hasn't produced a single throwing axeman. And what the hell do you do against this now? You've got Teutonic champions with 6/6 armor. You've got trash two-handed swordsman that he can continue spamming for days with his how many again? 54? 59 fishing ships. I mean, is there... yeah. Maybe build a few more barracks. No, never mind. He's got 11. 11 barracks. Oh, man. You can never be sure about anything, but the Jaguars are here. Are they elite? No. Are they fully upgraded? No. They will have full armor in a second. There it goes. But that +10 attack against infantry is pretty damn balls to the wall and should be able to get rid of everything that's there. But what's happening here? Paladins are massing. Are they fully upgraded? Yes, they are. Plumes fully upgraded as well. Cav archers fully upgraded as well. So more fighting here to the east. Yellow is pinging. What happened here? Red is, I guess, so supply capped that he needs to kill villagers? Okay. Red is pushing out, but here comes the Hun to help out. Again, these guys attack on an 11 against champions with 6 pierce armor. They do 5 damage. 14 shots needed to kill a single champion. But they're overwhelming. Let's see if that's coming at a cost back home, though. If he brought all his cav archers there, it means he doesn't have that many cav archers here. He's only got 8. And our Frank is pushing in with the Mayan. Man, oh man. What an absolute bonkers game. Onyx massing with the cav archers, with the Jaguars, with the siege onagers. So now these plumes have to be so freaking careful. Their 8 range versus 9 range is going to be very problematic. What is happening here? A wolf! A wolf! At the 53-minute mark of the game. Our Hun is under siege. He is desperately trying to hold, and he's doing a pretty damn good job. Just spamming halberdiers. Who the hell's getting champions? Our Aztec is getting champions. Interesting. I thought he for sure would have doubled down on Jaguars. Instead, he's going 22 champions. Another town center for him. Mr. Yo, this has been a 3 versus 4 the entire game. And the team with 3, not only are they pushing out here, but they're also holding back home. Imagine if they had Mr. Yo at full strength instead of just one Genoese crossbowman. What are you doing? Look at him, he's staring at the fountain. What the hell? Get your ass into the game. What's the trade like? 115 is pretty damn good for trade. If there were even just 5 or 6 Genoese crossbowmen right here wedged into an alley, man, oh man, the Paladins would think twice about engaging. The sound of dying horses is exactly why we're here. Oh, onager shots, onager shots. Oh, he doesn't care that he's killing his own units, that he's damaging his own units. 28 kills, only 3 friendly fire. Pretty damn good. And look at the trade for Team East. Oh my, Mr. Yo is going. Okay. Non-fully upgraded light cavalry against Frankish paladins. And now Teutonic halberdiers. What an absolute disaster. 89 kills for these cav archers. Are there any still left here? No, there are not. He brought them all home. So he told the Bulgarian, I have held your hand long enough. It is now time for you to be a man. I mean, move forward with the siege onagers. You can get the castle as well, or at least some of these yellow two-handed swordsmen. Trade continuing. Paladin tried, got himself a villager. Oh no, but our Hun is losing way too many castles. Not that he needs the castles. Oh no, now we're gonna see a battle of the chonkiest infantry in the game, the Bilbo Baggins upgrade. Oh my god, he's transitioning himself to two-handed swordsman. Look at their armor in 2 seconds once this finishes. 9 melee armor. You got the mini Teutonic Knight versus the Teutonic Knights. I wish we got to see Teutonic Knights out of purple. Oh, careful, careful, plumes. Careful, plumes. Oh, that's a lot of HP that just got taken out, but they're still alive. They can be healed. They can garrison. They are still good to go. This is so chaotic. This is so chaotic. Our Frank must be rich as Criosus or whatever the expression is. He is throwing away paladins one at a time. He's only got 240 gold, but 62 on gold, 59 trade cards. Let's see what their payload is. 87, not the greatest. 3 Krepos are here going to help out against these paladins, but it really does look like this Team East is starting to collapse here in the East. And Mysterio finally does show up. Finally, some Genoese crossbows, Pavice as well, so they're going to have a bit more armor. Everyone's getting armor upgraded. We've got Bulgarian Siege here. Ooh, first shot misses horribly. What an opportunity to get a whole bunch of plumed archers just wasted. That being said, our Aztec Bulgarian combo is pushing out. Where are the Teutons? Yeah. Present day, I would say what? Like southern Germany? Northern, northeastern France, maybe? But Germanic, definitely Germanic. Oh my god, another horrible shot. What is with the Siege Onager? Why is he not getting all the damage, the proper damage? And why are they leaving this Treb up? Another one moves forward. Let's see what he can get done. Let's see what he can get done. Oh, he gets the Treb finally, but dies. Then a Siege Onager for a Treb, not a bad trade. The Viper isn't done. He's continuing to spam. He's got going up to 80 two-handed swordsmen. But where's our Bilbo Baggins? There's Garland Wars. Just now you're getting Garland Wars? Wow. I thought for sure you had it by now. Okay. Well, we know the route our Aztec is going, doubling down on champions. Oh, his monks are getting sniped so bad. He's only got 3 monks left. Not too sure why it took me here. 1 upgrade away. Or just, no, never mind. Still 2 upgrades away. Elite Genoese crossbow. Siege Onager for our Teuton, who moves in for some reason into the castle fire with a bunch of scorpions. I mean, these guys could all get one shot right now, but he's focusing down on the paladins. Probably the better move. What? Okay, never mind. Now the trade is coming under attack here. Oh my goodness. Look at this. What is this? 75 two-handed swordsman. You know, had they asked Conan the Barbarian what is best in life, he probably would have said watching Age of Empires. 21 attack on a champion. They are just going to shred through these two-handed swordsmen. But the plumes are here. Are they elite? So they have 2 attack bonus now against infantry. Might want to be careful there with your Siege Onagers, Mr. Bulgarian. Siege Onagers for everyone. Ironclad. Oh my god, he even got Ironclad. 4 melee on Siege is just absolutely bonkers to me. No other Civ in the game has that. And now Mr. Yo has entered the chat. He is spamming Hussars, but he is spamming them one at a time into a whole bristly forest of Scorpions, Plumes, Halberdiers, and Siege Onagers. Yikes. I do not envy these Italian Hussars being born and then immediately dying under a whole hail of fire here. I don't think he's even going to get one Treb. Oh, wow. You know what? I don't think he got the Treb. I think the Siege Onagers got the Treb. Oh, look at that horrible ratio. 38 kills, 18 of them. He's got just as many enemy kills as he has teammate kills. Why are you running away? Get the plumes. Okay, that gets 2 of them. We got it. Oh my god, they're not moving. They're not moving. He can fire one more time. Okay, decides to go somewhere else. Bombard cannons out of our melee here for the win. Paladins are chasing trade cards. Halberdiers are chasing paladins. Man, it must be annoying to have to deal with Frankish paladin raiding, but it does look like Team West is starting to push out. Yeah, you gotta make mangonels. But elite Genoese crossbows are here. Look at their attack upgrade now. Cavalry +7, and now they attack at a 1.7, making them even deadlier. What's the speed of a plume? 1.6. Oh no, they got caught in the alley. Oh, look at that mangonel, the onager shot here. 28 kills, 9 friendly, 4 kills, 2 friendly. These are not good ratios. These are not good ratios at all. The Viper taking a bit of damage, but ultimately doesn't really care. These are trash units, and now they are all gone. All no more Bulgarian siege. He's got 1 unit here. Does he even know about it? Look how hidden it is amongst the trade carts. And wow, Team West looked like they were collapsing. I mean, they were always doing well here in the East. Mr. Yo had to pivot. Look at this all the way to the Viper's base, but the Viper with 90 fishing ships. Are you crazy? 90 fishing ships. That is why he was able to continually out of 22 barracks. This is fantastic, fantastic, fantastic infrastructure. What an absolute Saddam, absolutely crazy comeback. Wow. Wow, 22 barracks with the forced levy upgrade. Just producing these units to die. I think the Viper does his best when he has a civ that has a spammable unit. I cast that game where he had the Urumi swordsman before. Earlier this game, he flooded with 80 karambits. Wow. What an absolute epic game. Let's take a look at the stats. Plumed archers for one team, conics for the other. Trade? Not really that crazy. And where's the Viper? Did he gift food? No. So I don't understand. Explain to me how he went from 6,000 food to 2,000 food. Maybe he sold it in the market? Yeah, look at that food count. Gee, I wonder with 90 trade carts. 90 fishing ships. Let's take a look who had the most kills here. Our Bulgarian with 1265. No one else even at 4 digits. Who's the next highest? Our Mayan? And then our Frank. Let's see, Mr. Yo. Oh, that's adorable. 229. Wow. They absolutely paid the price for letting the Viper live. And Mr. Yo, I think he took just a little too long to get back into this game. And now look at it. Now, when his teammates are dead, he has the highest army supply. That's just crazy. Look at the army counts. Look at the villager counts. Wow. Oh, wow. And then we've got a few Nomad games as well, which I'm very excited for. So let's just dive right in. Right, Vizbot? I thought the same thing. I thought Team East was going to do well if Mr. Yo could have held. Now this, I don't even know what the hell to call the teams, because there's no East or West here. This is a Nomad map, so they're just kind of plopping their town centers all over the place. Let's see, blue and purple, gray. Oh, interesting. Look at this. Daniel is isolated entirely. He's got blue to the south. He's got orange to the east. And wow, he's completely alone now. Look at this. He's alone in a huge tract of land here. So maybe he'll do well. Maybe he'll be able to boom. Oh, Yane, thank you so much. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Yane? Wow, thank you so much. I appreciate the Euro super chat. That's so cool. Yo, and the Viper, it's a wrap. I don't know anymore. I honestly don't know. Last game threw me for a complete loop. I thought 5 times one team was going to win over the other. Yane, let me know if I'm saying your name right. I don't want to say your name wrong if you gave a super chat. I don't want to say anyone's name wrong ever. Now, this mini-map is very confusing because of all the wildlife and all the berries. Just because it's so many dots and things like that, and rhinos and ibexes, and oh my. Let's see. So again, we saw Daniel is here on his own. He's got good koala and Duity on to the south. So you know what? Let's go through. Excuse me. Let's go through the actual teams and the players. Yinghua, as the Magyars in purple, found himself a nice little lake, and he's got a dock already here. It's almost correct. Sorry, I don't know if it's a soft J or a hard J, but thanks so much. I really do appreciate it. And then good koala as the Malians. Okay. The Vietnamese by Duity. And then who's the last on their team? Emma all the way to the south as the Goths. Okay. And then we saw Daniel up here as the Aztecs. Okay, so a nice economic boost earlier on. And then where are his teammates? Look at this. Look at how close they are. Mr. Yo as the Incas. Shed as the Bulgarians. And the Viper pulling his first rhino as the Japanese. So these are some very interesting civilizations. It looks like everyone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who's not taken water? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, there it is. There's number 8. I didn't see the blue. Okay, so everyone's taking water. No Turks this game. No Janissaries. I'm curious for 2 things this game. Number 1, or actually a few things. How is Daniel going to perform? He's isolated. The Viper is surrounded as well. He's got blue to the north, purple to the west, and gray very close by to the south. And then this. How is this going to work? Are these two just going to become twin cities and just bust through everything? Very excited to see how this goes. More rhinos are being pulled. Less and less little gray dots on the map as the ibex, the rhinos, the berries all get taken. Thank you, Santiago. I appreciate that. Thanks for joining. I know it's we mentioned, it's a bit of an earlier stream today. But yeah. Thank you so much. CK, awesome. Welcome. We are indeed live watching Nomad with a few questions that I have. I'm really curious to see how this game goes. Nomad generally, because, you know, it's Nomad. The starting positions are sometimes so ridiculous. Sorry, I have to move my chair. It's getting very squeaky. I have to grease it up a little bit with some WD-40, but again, Mecha Sunny, he's got stone for us. Oh, he's got stone and gold. Is this the best starting location? No, there's so much resources on this map. This isn't a normal, this isn't the normal Nomad map. Look at how much resource. Look, first of all, look at how many fish there are in the sea. How much food sources there are. This is crazy. But yeah, having 6 piles of stone right next to your town center. Some WD-40. I think Canada actually banned WD-40 recently. I remember seeing something on Twitter, or X as it's now known. It's never not going to be Twitter. Viper, Yo, and Daniel. I'm not too sure who Shed is. Does anyone know who Shed is? Is that a Smurf account for like Hera or somebody? Because that would be awesome. So let's see what our players are doing. Our Magyar are going heavy on the lumber. Doesn't only 5 villagers on food, or not even villagers, probably fishing ships. Yeah, so he's relying on his fishing ships. Not exactly a great move on a water map, because you know there's going to be so much water aggression. Yeah, the fact that America banned ketchup chips is just it's a very hard mark against it, you know. The Viper continuing to amass more and more food. Where is his fishing fleet? Is the Japanese? Of course, he's got the most fishing ships. 8 compared to 3, 7, 6, 7. Yeah, of course, he's going up to 9. John, maybe I'll have like a... maybe for like 5,000 subscribers or something, I'll have a giveaway of bags of ketchup chips. I'm gonna have to Google if I can send them across the border, right? I don't think you can just send like food across the border unless it's wrapped or something. There's a lot of people who are very curious about what the hell ketchup chips are. For now, Mr. Yo getting all aggro. Forget who Shed is. He is chasing fishing ships. Emma's fishing ships right now. And he's also attacking into our Magyar to the north as well. He'll be liking and sharing my kids. Freudian slip. Okay, so everyone's kind of just building up their infrastructure. Oh, I forgot Duity is the Vietnamese, which means he sees exactly where his opponents are. So he knows Daniel is isolated here. What a fantastic civ to have here on your side, so that you know exactly where your players have spawned. And look at Purple, he's already here with infrastructure. Daniel might get surrounded. He's already being kind of walled in with these houses. Blacksmith. Blue. Not really building any Does anyone have any military? No, 7 to 12. What is a 7 to 12? Galleys to defend against Mr. Yo. Now Mr. Yo's getting wrecked. Our Inca is paying the price for his early game aggression as our Magyar now takes out his entire fishing fleet. That is very sour for Mr. Yo. And this is what I said in these maps. It's generally, I really wonder what the hell is the point of going water when you know you're going to have to invest so many resources. It's like in Black Forest or Rage Forest when I say I don't understand why there's so much early game aggression. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I think it's fantastic that it's the fastest, I think fastest gathering of food in the game is fishing. And it is a lot of food. But you always end up in situations like this where players just dump a whole bunch of wood, a whole bunch of gold into fighting over what, 200 food? 200 food is this ibex and a half. Yeah, he was an unclaimed sheep that I showed up at the hospital and I said, I'll take that one. Put a blue bandana on him. It probably is the best civ for Nomad or any honestly, it's for that kind of thing, it's the best civ period. That's why I always say in my civ intros in my daily videos, like there's a lot of civs that have features to help defend them against raiding their villagers, and there's their settlements in general. The Vietnamese have a very offensive one. Yeah, CK, no, I'm not. I don't really do tournaments. The other major channels kind of, I don't, how do I put this? To compete with the other channels would be very hard for viewership in terms of these major events. And so I can't compete with the viewership of like Memb or, you know, T90 or even the Viper, I think right now is watching it, right? There's a whole bunch of not just casters, but also players who are watching it. So I generally opt for more ranked ladder matches or unranked games like this. But if there are some cool games out of the tournaments, I'm also toying with the idea of creating a summary of tournaments, because, you know, these games can last like 7-8 hours, especially Hera's tournament, where it's the best of 21. Can you imagine the best of 21? These games take like 9 hours to finish. And so I'm toying with the idea of watching them and then doing like the best of. But in the past, I've had the best of videos and they don't really do very well. People don't really seem very interested in just seeing highlights of armies fighting. That might be different, but oh, John, like what, with me with my like mouth wide open, with my hands on my cheeks, going, oh, what's happening? Will the Gebettos get the Scorpions? Of course they will. They're freaking Gebettos. They are throwing axemen that are faster with more range. Viper is booming, not taking his stone just yet. So yeah, as I said, I have big plans for this channel, including, you know, hosting tournaments of my own at some point. I just need to get there, you know? I have to get the numbers up, as they would say in Glen Ross. Yeah, I absolutely hate clickbaity. I think Mr. Beast did a video recently, John, of his analysis of his videos, and he found that in the thumbnails where his mouth was open, the viewership was significantly lower than when his mouth is closed. Isn't that hilarious? Yeah, CK, exactly, right? People don't really like highlight kind of videos. They don't like to be plopped down into a middle of a fight, not knowing what are the upgrades of a unit, how did they get to this stage, why are they attacking in a certain location. And that's why, like you're saying, I do cast individual games. And you're absolutely right about the tournament. When there's $25,000 on the line, the players do bring their A games. But Ranked Ladder has its own fun. They bring their creative game too. And that's why we see a lot of fun meme builds and stuff like that. But definitely the plan is to get into tournaments. But unfortunately right now it's just I've got so much on my plate that I just can't. What's a community game? Vizbot. Yeah, I've always wondered what he means by community games. Like, he hosts a game himself? Like, does he actually play? Because I don't think he plays in those games, right? Oh, one fire ship just shows you how powerful these fire ships are, taking on 4 galleys at a time. Docks are under attack. And this is the point that I was making earlier. Now you're being pulled in multiple directions. You're never going to win a game with water units. You're never going to win a game with galleys and fire ships and cannon galleons. It's land-based armies. This is still Age of Empires. You're still destroying structures. So this heavy focus, it to me just seems but what do I know? Again, I'm just a caster. You are my community. He hosts and his viewers. Oh, really? Oh, how does he? Oh, interesting. How do you host the game when you don't actually play in the game? Is that possible, or do you get one of the viewers to host it? I would love to do that. Yeah. By the way, Discord is coming. That's the next. That's the next thing I'm going to announce at some point very soon. So I will be going on Discord, which I understand is where the majority of these kinds of community games do shape up. But yeah, that sounds like a fantastic idea. Okay, so he gets a viewer, he just organizes it. Okay, that makes more sense. And I guess he just casts it. Okay, that's what he... Okay, I should have figured that's what he meant by community games, but I wasn't sure if it's one of those, you know, terms when I first started this channel and I started talking about, oh, you know, when somebody was housed and I said he's supply blocked, man, oh man, did people not like the terminology that I used. So I learned very quickly that this game has specific terminology. By the way, these Gebettos, they're on a rampage. 17 kills, 14 villagers. Good Koala is just running around the map, sniping everything that he can. More galleys, more fire ships. The Viper, is he being pressed into? No, these villagers are here. Oh, never mind. The Gebettos are here. Is this the first time they're discovering the Viper? No, but oh, good. Oh, no. The Viper's entire civilian population is at risk now. The pre-announcement to the announcement of the announcement. Okay, CK, that's fantastic. And where... I know I'm like being annoying here and asking a million questions, but it just shows you how new I am to this community on the whole. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, he gets trapped inside. Daniel with a fantastic trap here. But these are rattan archers, huskarls with bows and arrows, 5 pierce armor for now. And are the games, sorry to be annoying, they're generally what, on Discord? Is where people talk about it? Thanks so much. Yeah, I'm one of these people that likes to, before I do anything, I need to know exactly how to do it 100%. Which is why it took me so long to live stream, why it took me about a month after I opened the channel to post my first video. It is through Discord, right? Okay, so yeah, like I said, that's the next step. I am going to go on Discord and open up a Cast of Empires one. And looks like the battle over the sea is kind of starting to narrow, starting to die off. The Viper, not a single fishing ship left. The Viper is being pushed into here. But this castle doesn't reach his main town center. It does unfortunately reach 2 other ones. But our Japanese just pivoting south. But like I said, the Viper, look at this constraint to the south, to the west, and to the north. So not a lot of room for expansion, safe words. Oh, so let's see what's going on here with the Twin Cities. The Bulgarian Incan Twin Cities. They're just booming. Okay. So what are their militaries like? 1 monk, 1 mangonel, and 2 knights. So not exactly very helpful to the Viper. He is basically on his own here against a Malian push. And on a map like this with so much gold, the Malians are just going to have an absolute field day with the Japanese. Ooh, bad miss there by him. Does manage to get a convert, but loses 3 monks for a single Gebetto who is going to die very quickly. No, maybe not. Why is she derping out like that? He's got to be careful. He moves out of the... Why is it stuttering like that, the unit? 1 more shot, and she is dead. And now the Viper's last town center is about to be taken out. Emergency castle going up for him. Where are green? Where are teal? They're walling themselves in. Mysterio himself seems to be dealing with a push out of Duity, who is also pushing into Daniel. That is pretty cool. Spin the wheel. I like that. I followed him on Twitch about a year ago because he's a fellow Canadian, I believe. And I just enjoyed his casts. They were very chill. They were super fun. Mysterio was booming. And he's got a good amount of villagers, but he's being pushed into. I wonder if he's waited a little bit too long. Now he can get pushed into hard. Mr. Yo can hold where a lot of other players can't, but you need some kind of military infrastructure. He's got nothing. I don't see anything here. I see a siege workshop in a monastery, which he probably used to go up to Imperial, but we'll see what the Inca will do once he gets to Imperial. The bigger question for me is, what the hell is green doing? Now he's securing his base with Krepos. He doesn't want these Gebettos running amok. How many kills on them now? 15 only. Not great. Daniel is taking a castle for a castle. He's being pushed into with a ram. At the same time, he is pushing out with a Treb. And the Viper? So far, so okay. He seems to be stabilized here. Yeah, thanks everyone for the idea. Community games are definitely, will definitely be fun. Yeah, it's such a fun. Oh, wait. Oh, they get walled out. Daniel, a little bit too quick for Yinghua. As these knights take a whole bunch of damage. At least go back into the castle, regenerate your health. Edelweiss. Oh, you missed the first game. Talking about gold mines. The first Rage Forest game. For now, though, Mr. Yo is getting... I'm not going to spoil what happened last game, but he is getting pushed into hard. He's finally got a castle up. He is going... Elite Skirmisher is our Inca. Okay. So their Elite Skirmishers, if I'm not wrong, if I'm not mistaken, can be upgraded to have no minimum range. Not too sure what the point of going Elite Skirmishers is, especially against Rattan Archers with 10 Pierce Armor. Although not yet. Okay, Skirmishers might work. What are Mr. Yo's resources? He's got a lot of food. Decent amount of gold. Just blew his wood count on 4 archery ranges. The Viper is pushing into the south. Our Goth. How many barracks for the Goth? Only 4. Yeah, I left the team names up east and west. I should have fixed that earlier on. Because it makes no sense on Nomad to have east and west, especially when they spawn so randomly. But this is the problem, right? Daniel can't be in multiple locations at once. And look at that. He managed to get rid of Duiti's castle. Our Vietnamese castle is down. So the aggression here is over. But at the same time, he's now got to deal with the Magyars. Yikes. Why are you saving your... Oh, our Aztec is getting elite Eagle Warriors. Remember, they get a nice juicy attack bonus against cavalry. What, it should be a +3 right now. Yeah, +3, and then I think it jumps up to +4, 5? 4. So let's see what the hell's happening around the map. Daniel has survived a double-pronged attack. Beautiful hold out of him. Orange is pinging here. Wonder if he wants to attack. The Gebettos, though. These Gebettos have been so annoying for our Malian. 3 kills. Okay, so a bunch of them must have died. They're just running around the map getting kills, but here we go. Our Bulgarian finally has some semblance of an army. And this is like what happened last game with Bearded Axe. Why the hell is he getting Bagains if he's going Cavalier? Did he get stirrups? No, he didn't. Why is he not getting stirrups? Why is he getting Bagains? He's transitioning to infantry? Okay. Mr. Yo. Mr. Yo is held. And what is he producing? Skirmishers. Minimum range of 1 means no upgrades at all. Admiral, I don't cast tournaments for a few reasons. Number one, there's like a lot of rules. I cast individual games. But to cast whole tournaments, it's primarily just a massive time commitment that I don't have, especially if I was single without a newborn. Believe me, I would be on YouTube and Twitch 24 hours a day, streaming and doing everything YouTube related. But it's a time commitment thing. Plus, there's already so many casters who stream tournaments. There's no way I'm going to compete with, you know, Memb and Dave and T90 and T-West and all these people for viewership. So eventually, I guess, I don't know. We'll see. I am interested. Tournaments are fantastic fun. like we said, players bring out their A game in the tournaments. But for now, ranked ladder is really, for me, the big draw. I like to see all the fun builds that the players do when they know that there's not really, you know, the biggest thing that'll happen is that they'll lose a few elo points. Oh, thanks, Admiral. Yeah, I don't mean to like compare myself to them. I just, it's, you know, they're just like the OGs. And even now, I think right now, what's the name of the caster? I wish Brian was here. What's his name? Mario Ovale? Who I think he's got like over 1,000 people watching the COE tournament. So like it's hard for me to compete with that, right? So I instead find fun ranked ladder matches. Different casting styles. You're a great caster. Oh yeah, no, I appreciate that. And again, like I said, I never compare myself to other people. I've learned in life that is a very quick road to being miserable. I do my own thing, and I'm happy that I don't know if you guys saw the community post. We've officially reached 1 million views, which is just bonkers to me. So I'm just happy to kind of do my own thing, and I always told myself I'm gonna do this for a year. And if people seem to like it, I'll continue. And if not, then I'll just stop. And say goodbye and just, you know, become a viewer as opposed to a content maker. Oh, yeah, the Viper relocated. The problem is, look at this. Twin Cities has become Tri-Cities. This is like some kind of futuristic Judge Dredd society where people live all close together. There's no space to breathe. Look at how condensed these 3 players are. This is like box art. Meanwhile, everyone else has room to expand. Look how much more room now blue, purple, and gray have to expand. Wow. The Viper just getting absolutely overrun. Like I said, not a surprise. He was wedged in between 3 other team players. Oh, the slingers are out. Our Inca. You love to see that +10 attack against infantry. And he's using Trebs to try to gun them down. That's hilarious. If only these were Warwolf Trebs and did a little bit of blast damage. Oh yeah, no, the pace of growth is kind of slightly getting quicker. I'm pretty happy with the way things are going, to be honest. I'm not at all complaining. Don't ever get me wrong. I don't think you'll ever hear me complaining about this. This game, even if I stop, even if nobody watched any of my videos, I would have never complained. I love this game so much. This game and I go way back. I have a longer relationship with this game than I've had with my wife and with most friends that I have. I think I have one friend in my life who I've known longer, that I've been watching, playing, and enjoying Age of Empires. Which is an interesting thing to say out loud, you know? You do? Exactly. Exactly. Being a nerd in the 1990s was not the same as being a nerd today. Let's leave it at that. I don't want to start going down memory lane here and taking up, wasting people's time. But man, oh, look at purple getting cleaned up here. Our Magyar, by the way, is... I don't want to seem critical, but for somebody who has the largest base, I mean, look at this. Look at this sprawling, massive base. 6 stables, 6 archery ranges. Okay, he's getting hussars and heavy cavalry. I was going to say he's a bit underutilized this game. John. Oh my goodness. Yes, my true friends were Frankish paladins and Saracen Mamelukes. No, I never played Star Trek Armada. Was that also an RTS? Oh god, these villagers are gonna get taken out right as they start building the castle. It's only at 70%. It is not going up. What a fantastic catch here by our Vietnamese. Okay, finally the Rattans are fully upgraded. Look at that pierce armor, 10 pierce armor. Ooh, at the same time though, the Viper is here. You know, the Japanese have an underrated Cav Archer. It's basically, doesn't have any special features or bonuses, but it's fully, the Cav Archer line is pristine. Their entire Archer line is actually pristine. They have every upgrade. Unless I'm wrong. I think they do. They have every single upgrade. From husbandry to bloodlines to all the blacksmith upgrades to all the archery range upgrades. It's a pretty damn good Cav Archer. You know what's better than a Cav Archer, though? A frickin' Huskarl Elite with 10 Pierce Armor. Oh, man. You know what? For me, it all started with Warcraft 2. Oh, look at the Gebettos. Cock of the walk over here. Taking down a castle with 5 Trebs to support. And now Daniel is in a major amount of trouble. He's got 29 Elite Eagle Warriors, and his villagers are just being ransacked. Where are his Eagle Warriors, by the way? Where are they? Why did it take me there when I clicked the Eagles? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this was foretold. Daniel completely isolated. Where the flying F are his Eagle Warriors? Oh, they're down here. 15 of his 34. Where are the others? Oh, they're here defending this castle, or defending against the castle. Brian, there you are. I was just mentioning you when I was talking about other casters. I think Mario is streaming the COE thing right now, the tournament. But yeah, for me, it all started with Warcraft 2 and asking my dad to buy it for me, and he gave me the most disgusted look, thinking how crazy it was. And then I got into Civ 2 and StarCraft and all of that stuff. And then, of course, Age of Empires came along, and all of the other games fell by the wayside. Let's take a look. Daniel, surprisingly, with the 142. But yeah, like I said, when your team is condensed like this, you know it's only a matter of time. I mean, this used to be a forest. It was completely deforested. This small forest is left. There's not that much lumber here. And yeah, there's not enough room here. The water part of the map is done. Yeah, it sounds. Maybe I'll look it up. Really, Ages in Space. I'll look it up because I love everything Star Trek and Star Wars. So if it's an RTS based on that, definitely. Let's take a look at the stats. See who got the most kills here. Not exactly higher kill counts on Nomad games. This one didn't last very long. It's actually our Goth, 308 kills. Damn, lowest kill count? The Viper, of course. Conversions, infinity conversions. Okay, whatever that means. I guess he converted 6 and didn't have any of his units converted. So 6 divided by infinity is, or 6 divided by 0 is infinity. That's hilarious. What a stat to see in a game. Infinity. The last time I saw that was in a CBA game where the resources were infinity. But yeah, this was just a team, what do we call them? East, even though they were West. They played this fantastically. They kept Daniel out of the loop. Daniel, look at him, just now expanding at the hour mark of the game. They engaged into the Viper, pushed him off, condensed him into the back. And yeah, Mr. Yo just wasn't, again, just like last game. Sorry, Edelweiss, spoiler alerts. Just like last game. Took a little bit too long to enter into the game, I think. But what do I know? Let's see. Okay, we'll do one more. Do you guys want Nomad or do you want Rage Forest? I love seeing Darvoy play, by the way, because of the carrot icon. I absolutely love that carry icon. Exactly, right? They were too late to boom the Twin Cities. And Mr. Yo just getting skirmishers. Well, now I definitely have to look up Star Trek Armada. All right, let me know. First person to say Nomad or Rage Forest. Might be the last game, depending on how long it is. Nomad? Okay, we're doing Nomad. Ooh, a couple of fun civs. Ethiopians, Bohemians, Romans, Lithuanians, Teutons. Okay, so it looks like the teams are... Oh, Valesse's in this one too. Okay, so let's wait for the players to plop down their town center. Our Korean in teal. His teammates, let's see. Where is red? Okay, so now Daniel, having been isolated before, is now doing a Twin Cities with the Korean on his team. Oh, God, look at this. Valesse. Look at this. On one screen, he's surrounded by purple Japanese to the left, Teutons to the north, and Bohemians to the right. And he's got no resources. He's got a bit of gold and a bit of stone if he's lucky enough to get it. Purple's got no resources at all. But what a horrible, horrible spawn location for Valesse. And the Burmese, they need to get their butts up to castle. Oh, we'll see if that happens here. And then the Viper. Look at this. Our Lithuanian facing off our Ethiopian. Two powerhouses. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. An unfinished house, an unstarted house here for the Viper. So again, let's recap, just because I've already forgotten, because I'm on like 2 hours of sleep. We've got the Twin Cities to the north of the Romans and the Koreans. Then we've got a bit of a triumvirate triangle here of Bohemian, Teuton, and Japanese. Oh my God, that is a lot of range, and that is a lot of brute force trauma from the Teutons against the Burmese. Ooh, I don't know about that for our Burmese. We'll see. And then the Viper against the Ethiopian. Pretty damn close to one another. So, no Vietnamese this game, so no team knows where the other team is. Is this a landlocked? Wow, so there's a pretty big lake here in the middle. Have either teams explored it? No, they haven't. So the Viper just takes this dock because it's so close to where he is. And let's see, no, sorry, oops, wrong team. And the other team has no clue that this dock is even here. Wow. Okay, I'm very curious to see how Valesse is going to handle this. And will the boomers boom? And will Mr. Yo actually get his butt into the game? For now, the Viper is the smartest player of them all. Look at this. He's got a whole lake to himself. he's got this whole thing to himself. No one even knows this exists on the other team, although the cow is now discovering the edges of it. Bessie the cow over here. Although I guess he has horns. No. Are those ears or horns? Anyway, we'll call her Bessie. And the Viper, wow. I've never seen a pond like this in Nomad either. What a crazy little development. In any event, we got 1, 2, 3. Blue again is hard for me to see. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So everyone's on water. Viper, like I said, has created a monopoly on the lake. Although, to be honest, I don't think the Viper even knows this is a lake. He just knows that there's water and he needs fish. Exactly. Will the Twin Cities boom? Will Mr. Yo? I mean, I think he's going to get super aggressive in this game. I just predicted. Mr. Yo with Bohemians. Let's see it. Teal is pinging over here. This is a long distance to bring a boar. Holy moly, shed. This is a long way to take a boar. Or is he going to take it to Daniel? I don't even think that... Is the villager going to survive all the way to Daniel? Let's see. Remember, boars do move faster. What an annoying location for a bunch of berry bushes also. Okay, Daniel waiting patiently with 6 villagers. Okay, beautiful teamsmanship out of our Twin Cities shed, luring a boar. He's out hunting again. Man, he is out on the map hunting. Sio's luring his first boar. Hey, Garv. Welcome, welcome. You think we're going to see Vil Wars? Maybe between gray and yellow? Viper knows where his opponent is. His opponent doesn't know where the Viper is. So Viper does have a bit of an advantage here. Heal pinging up here. Saying, hey, I've got an enemy fishing fleet right north of me. Somebody please take it out. And look at our Korean. Just running around the map collecting boars for people. Nope, that's a house. That's a boar and a cow. So a good Samaritan is shed. Oh, look at this. They're starting to wall him in. They know he... No, wait. They know he's there. They know he's there. They're walling him in. Oh, goodness gracious. Valese, what do you have? You've got 7 on food, probably all fishing. 5 of them are fishing. 2 of them are hacking away at a deer. This one's kind of just decomposing. So his fishing fleet is here. Mr. Yo's fishing is right to the south of it, which is very problematic. As is the Teuton. So Valese is not getting lucky at all. Even his fishing fleet is wedged between Mr. Yo and Good Koala. That is sour. So he's surrounded on the water. He's surrounded on the land. He's building up barracks. Here we go. You wanted to see a Vil War. It's looking spicy. Maybe I'll cast some games from it. Ooh, no, the stone miners are trapped. Oh, they're trapped. They're trying to bust their way out. This is like every horror movie in the world. They walk into they see a cabin in the middle of the woods next to a quarry. They go in. Oh, and then the crazy person with a machete blocks them in, and oh, Valese is starting the game very, very badly right now. Yikes. Yikes, the loss of 5 villagers. What can he possibly do here? Die. That is all he can do. Does he know he's being walled in? Yes, he does. He sees his opponent's town center literally, what is this, 15 tiles away? Yikes. Brian, that's a good one. Oh, man. 2 galleys versus 2 galleys. But these are Roman galleys. Let's take a look at the stats. Oop. Not too sure why I clicked that button. Look at that Roman galley with the armor. Everything else identical. This dock kind of looks... When's the last time we saw a dock being built on a little tiny piece of land on a shoals? And the ships can go behind the dock. Interesting. Not every day we see this. Look at that. That's super fun. What a weird map. And the Viper still completely dominating this lake. This is his. How did the hell did he lay claim to this? CK, yes, it will. It usually takes a few, like an hour or 2 to render after the live stream ends, but it will be on the channel under the live tab. So yeah, definitely come back, check it out. Completely broken map. What the hell is this? Oh, our Roman. He's gonna contest, or our Teuton rather. He's gonna contest this lake. He wants it. He doesn't see the Viper. He sees the dock. Doesn't see the fishing ships. Does the Viper see the dock? No, he does not. He's going to with the cow, though. Maybe, maybe. No, loses the cow to the villager. But the real story here is, oh my goodness. Emma is not taking a minute off. I know, right? That's the fun of Age of Empires. Sometimes you see new things because of the glitchy game. And Mr. Yo, oh my goodness, our Bohemian. Our Bohemians in Castle. Good koalas in Castle. Valese. Nowhere close. 300 food. 100 gold. Nowhere close to going up to Castle. Now our Teuton is chasing our Roman away. What has our Roman got back home? No land army at all. 9 fishing ships, 9 galleys. And my goodness, this is what I mentioned before. Poor Valese, surrounded on land, surrounded on water. No teammates anywhere. I mean, Daniel is here, but Daniel's not going to help you on the water. His fishing fleet's already all the way over here, and it itself is being attacked. He's building fire galleys. Not bad against these regular galleys. Okay, Valese does push out. We'll get Mysterio's Mangonel. A bit of an ill-conceived Mangonel there. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Does not get the Mangonel. Things just keep getting worse and worse for our Burmese. What are these 2 orange dots, by the way? Oh, come on. That is so sour. You have a villager here. At least mine some gold. Yeah, you could use a bit of maybe food. Maybe a mill right here would be nice. Get the cow, a few of these deers. A Roman being chased away by a combined Ethiopian Teutonic fleet. Let's see what the Viper is doing here. He's walled himself in. Partially. Uh-oh. This lake is no longer yours, says our Teuton, but he misses the ships. Okay, he sees it. I wonder why he's not attacking into the dock. How many kills on these 6 all fishing ships? Our Roman just continues to kind of patrol. Got a bunch of units out on the map. Nothing really cohesive out of him just yet. And the conics are out. Where will they go? At this point, honestly, the Viper should just build a transport ship. I mean, you're not going to get here through the south. Emma's already blocked this off. There's a villager here. Can't really see, but there is. To the north, blue also walled this off. So orange is in serious trouble. Purple pinging over here saying, hey, there is a bunch of Lechai roaming around the map. And now he's pinging the water saying we need to be careful. We need to see more. Make sure there are no villagers that sneak their way in here. Ooh, they see Orange's villager though. This is Nomad. And I forget the team that Daniel's team. I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, actually everyone here has seen it. Daniel's team lost. The Vipers team lost. But this is the exact same map. But there's a big juicy lake here in the center that the Viper had control of for the entire game. And here we go. Here we go. Orange. Orange is abandoning ship. Beautiful, beautiful teamwork so far out of these teams. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Will it make it? Oh no, the Edmund Fitzgerald, where are you going? Oh my god, it's so close, it's so close. Oh, he makes it. Oh my god, Valese escapes with absolutely nothing. He doesn't even have enough wood to build a town center. Okay, now he does, now he does. He garrisoned his villagers in here. So he's abandoning ship. He's running away. Not a bad call to make. There is plenty of room out west. Life is peaceful there. Our Roman really doubling down on the water. 11 fire ships. Mysterio's mangonel should be nice and secure from them, but he's got an archer poking a little bit too closely. Oh, this is why I don't cast a lot of 4v4 team games. Can you imagine how many picture-in-pictures I would have to do here? Your entire left side of the screen and the entire right side of the screen would just be covered in picture-in-pictures. Yeah, he uses fishing ships perfectly there. But he did take a very big risk. I'm surprised. I'm absolutely surprised that he made it. He also could, I think, could have disembarked a little earlier. Absolutely crazy. I mean, it's the Viper. That's the kind of play you expect out of him. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Orange is back, but Purple has seen it. Does Purple have any army? No, Purple has no army whatsoever. He was relying on a tower push. And Orange is here. Where's he going? Okay, so he's just gathering resources so that the second he actually finishes building something, I guess he'll be able to deposit 140 food. Minus some decay. Oh, late Chai against crossbow. You might be the fastest firing crossbow in the game. Not yet, but you are not going to survive at all against a late Chai, especially not against a castle push. Yeah, you can garrison. Interesting. Purple is pinging over here. Where will these villagers go? What's the point of this? Villesse, your wood count is down. You have rebuilt a town center. You are now going to have Roman protection. You will pay the Roman tax and have Roman protection to the east, Lithuanian protection to the south. And now it looks like our Ethiopian is getting double teamed here. War wagons +2/+2, Lechai +4/+1. The Viper has no upgrades whatsoever, which tells us he's got 4 relics right now. Where are his monasteries? Let's just confirm that I'm not complete bonko. There it is, 4 relics for the Viper. And our Lithuanians just swarming over our Ethiopian, but the Ethiopians, not exactly a weak civilization. Let's see if he pushes out. Oh, insult to injury. Another castle dropped here. How are the Twin Cities doing? Not terrible. Not terrible. War wagons are out on the prowl. What is Mr. Yo doing? Let's see. We haven't checked in on Mr. Yo in a while. He's got 2 relics of his own. Our Bohemian. He's also going water and scorpion. Does he think he's Roman? So he's just booming. They've managed to dislodge Orange. Orange still has an archery range here. Purple keeps pinging over here. They have started to set up a good amount of infrastructure. I mean, look at these town centers for Emma. Beautiful location for the town centers. Maybe this one would have been better placed like here. But the others, oh man, that is a perfect location for a town center. John, I actually saw a hilarious video of Flowrider. He was in a concert, I think like a few days ago. He was giving a concert singing that song, and somebody brought their baby to the concert, and if that's not bad enough, they actually took the baby and they crowd surfed the baby to Flowrider, who just carried the baby while he sang that song. It was absolutely one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. Absolutely crazy. And now the Viper's tranquility, his peace, has been disturbed. He is no longer on the water at all. He is going full on Lechai, try to clear up some infrastructure, some units. Our Ethiopian, 1 crossbow, Teutonic Knights. Oh, they existed for a second and then they died. Where did they die? Yeah, I've never seen a baby being crowd surfed before. Oh yeah, when Michael Jackson held that toddler, I asked my wife if we should recreate that image off our balcony, and she said yes if I want my parents and her parents to kill me. I know, right? First of all, why the hell did you bring a baby to a rap concert is my question. But then to crowd surf it, it absolutely is bonkers. Oh, was it Chameleonaire? Not Flowrider? Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong rapper. The baby incident was definitely Flowrider. So if you look it up on like YouTube, it's like bonkers. He's like rapping his ass off, and just a baby gets crowd surfed over to him. But I think you might be right. I think it might be Chameleonaire. Yeah, it might be Chameleonaire. I confused my rappers. Good catch. Thank you. What an absolute bonkers thing. I mean, we think Age of Empires is bonkers. Real life, man, oh man. Nothing holds a candle to how crazy real life is. Except for maybe our Ethiopian here, who is dead. He's got 2 transport ships full, 2 villagers here, 5 villagers here. So he is escaping. And this is exactly what happened last game with the Viper. He's going to do what? Rebuild here? And the twin cities are going to become triplets? Wow, that's sour. I don't know where he's going to go. I mean, there's Teutonic ships prowling everywhere. Oh, he's going to run straight first, face first. Oh, no, sorry. The Teutons are in his team. My bad. He's going to run into a Roman fleet. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's no fishing ships here to stop this. Oh, no. Why did they break away? Why did they break away? Oh, 2 birds in the hand, 1 bird in the... What was the expression? 1 bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. He lost the opportunity to kill this one, chasing this one, and then ended up losing both of them. Ugh. Yuckity yuck. Is our Ethiopian going all the way here? Not a bad location, but the resources are starting to run a little dry here. The Viper continuing his relentless assault. Orange? What is Orange doing? He's building up his villager base. What the hell is this? This is not a bad way to get your Teutonic Knights around the map, by the way. Oh, if they can close the distance with these Cav Archer units. What are the upgrades on them now? They are dying very quickly. They're telling me their upgrades are pretty good. Why are they dying so quickly? Oh, the poor cow. Looks like he's stomping on the body of another Teutonic Knight. Sick, disgusting cow. And our Teuton has to retreat. This castle is not going up. That's so sour. 12%. Might as well just cancel it. Where's our Ethiopian? Where's our Ethiopian with his transports? Okay, he's rebuilding here. He's got berry bushes. He's got a bit of land for farms. He's got lumber. Oh, man. So Valese on his team is completely out of the game. But Yinghua is also completely out of the game. Wow. Mr. Yodo, our Bohemian, he's got Hufnitzas, Yasama towers for our Japanese as well. But what does he need Yasama towers for? He's not pushing out against anybody right now. And he doesn't have any villagers, or does he? No, these are houses. This is a dock. Why is he getting Yasama? He doesn't have any villagers anywhere building anything. Teutonic Knights. I love the Teutonic Knight spam. 25 of them. Look at that insane armor. Cows slaughtered, deer slaughtered, gold. Not for you. Legionaries. Doesn't look like they've got committed tenses just yet. So no charge attack, it doesn't look like. But remember, they come with a juicy plus. What is it? 4, 5? 4 against infantry. Mr. Yodo, speaking of countering infantry, has probably the best unit here with a plus 10 attack against infantry, but he needs numbers. He needs a meat shield against these Leichai, otherwise they're just gonna slaughter everything. Wow. Yeah, guys, I consume a lot of social media. You know, when it's like 4 in the morning and the baby's crying and you're nursing him back to sleep, the last thing you think about is using your brain for anything. That's why I know all these nonsense crowd surfing babies. Gonna run face first into a bunch of hand cannoneers. He's gonna die. No, the Teutonic Knight meets him there first. More Bohemian castles. Ophenitsa is targeted by the war wagons, but the war wagons don't get them. They are elite. They are fully upgraded. Let's see what else is going on the map. The Viper's securing this location as well with a castle. Oh no, he's gonna get sideswiped by samurai. A contingent of them, these Ronin, these dozen. Wasn't it? What's the famous Japanese movie about a dozen samurais? Or am I making things up? There's the Yasuma Towers. There's a very famous movie from like 50, 60 years ago. What is its name? About a group of samurai. And I believe there were a dozen of them. The legionaries are small. They've got nice capes though. They do kind of look like dwarves from Lord of the Rings or something. They're you know what? I don't think they're small. I think their shields are too big and it makes them look small. Because they're pretty much the same height as a Teutonic Knight. I think it's just a massive shield that it's like an optical illusion. Oh, The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise. I love that movie. Do they have a charge attack yet? Now they do. There's committed tenses. I really like The Last Samurai movie from Tom Cruise. Yasuma Towers are starting to get taken down. 7 samurai, yes. So not a dozen. Right, it's the shield. It's so big. It's like a child's toy, almost. Mr. Yo showed up to play, but he is being backstabbed by... Okay, never mind. I thought this was some kind of landing party. Instead, it's just a fire ship. Ooh, Teutonic Castle goes up. Teutonic Castle goes down. Our Ethiopian has second town center. But he's repairing this castle. It's on the high ground, too, which is the only thing probably keeping it alive. Our Japanese is getting... Our Bohemian, rather, is getting bombard towers. How much stone does our Teuton have? 258 stone. That's going to be good for, like, another minute. Yeah, 7 samurai is the one I'm thinking about. In they come, but they are going to get slaughtered by 2 castles and cannoneers. Why would you send these guys here to die? Oh, the Roman Legion. Oh, maybe they were all just a big distraction so you could get rid of the Trebs. This is a lot of war wagons. This is 6,500 HP of war wagon. They are very tanky, but the Viper's been dislodged. His main town center is under attack as well. His OG, his castle will fall. The samurai are here. What's their attack bonus now against unique units? 12? 12! So the Leichai are just gonna melt, and we've got Velese back in the game. Velese is back with a Rambai. He's got 2 of them, but the samurai aren't clumped. 3 Arambai. No chemistry. No upgrades whatsoever. Oh, man. The legions from Age of Empires? Yeah. Age of Empires does have a few units, I think, that are actually nicer than AoE 2. It is a classic. My brain sometimes confuses these two things, so when I was thinking of like the Dirty Dozen and that Japanese samurai movie, I thought it was a dozen, like a dozen samurai, but yeah, 7 samurai. Oh yeah, people had a lot of comments to say about these units in a medieval game, but you know, it is what it is. How is this castle still up? Our Teuton. How many stone? He's got 1 stone miner. He must be blowing all of his gold on stone. Oh my god. That castle. Korean versus Bohemian on the right side of the map, and all of a sudden everything is just exploding. Do I see a Draman? Yes, I do. Oh yeah, the Romans are here. I don't think any other civ here can produce Dramans. Nope, just them. No Huns, no Goths, no Byzantines. It's cute, you just don't get it. Yeah. That's what I tell my wife. You're cute, but I have no clue what you're about. I don't understand you at all. And let's see Samurai take on Legionaries. Not something I've seen yet. One with a plus 12 attack bonus against unique units. One with a 5 charge attack, and then a plus 4 attack against infantry. I really wonder who wins this. Let's take a look at attack speed. Is it just the usual 2? Yeah, just the usual 2 against 1.4. Now the Samurai must slaughter them. Let's see it. Let's see it. This is something I really want to see. Oh, why are you running away? Why are you denying me the pleasure of seeing these Samurai? He knows he's outnumbered. He wants the Leichai to come in and flank them. Here we go. Oh god, the Legionaries are just melting. The Samurai are destroying them. Wow, wow, wow. That was amazing to watch. But the Arambai are here to support. A massive 4 of them. They do have 6 kills though. That was so much fun to watch. I have not yet seen a game of Samurai versus Legionaries. So I am glad I caught that. And now we've got Teutonic Paladins. No husbandry means they are slow to get where they want to go, but they are tanky. They have extra melee armor, plus 2 extra melee armor. Yikes. How many war wagons? 63 elite war wagons for Shed. Yabba hubba hubba. And John, good that you added the asterisk to 2300 elo is pretty damn good. My highest elo in chess was when I was 17. I hit 1980 or 1970. That was the highest I've ever gotten. Ever since then, I've been hovering around between like 1650 and 1900, depending on how much attention I'm paying to the game. It is a pretty bonkers game, Admiral. It is very bonkers because look at the minimap. There's no forests to separate them. There's just... how the hell do you even start casting this as a caster? Should I just zoom out completely? Oh no, I used to win trophies when I was a kid in chess. My brother and I were like crazy. My dad really... My grandfather... Michael, after who my kid is named, really got us into piano and into chess. And we were just always doing tournaments all the time. My brother was much better than I was. I would generally win like 2nd place, 3rd place, once in a while 1st place, but my brother would always win 1st place. He was so much better than me. Those war wagons are incredibly feisty, but he's only down to 40 of them now. And let's see how they do taking on Leichai. Never mind, they're on the same team. I got excited for nothing. Look at the Viper taking a bit of a long route around. And Orange. Velese, 114 villagers, 9 Arambai, and a Pikeman. Where are you, Mr. Pikeman? Aw, that's adorable. You're joining your other Pikeman friend here. But look at the map. Purple has debased yellow. No more relics for the Viper. Let's take a look at his Leichai. Oh, only the iron casting plus 2. No more relics for him. And look at how many resources he's left behind. Gold, stone, gold, 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 stone. This is looking very bad for Team West. Oh my god, my brother, yeah, he was always better than me at everything. I remember in high school in Canada, you have to learn French. It's mandatory up until like grade 10. And I remember my dumb French teacher, because I was like, why do I need to learn French? I don't live in Quebec. So I was always like against it, and I never really did, like, tried very hard. And my French teacher once looked at me and she said, Isaac, your brother was so much smarter than you. And I was like, what, are you out of your mind? What kind of a horrible thing is that to say to a kid? I get you don't like that I don't put effort into it, but you can't tell a kid that he's dumber than his brother. Samurai are going to win this game if they can actually connect with any of these units. For now, they're just kind of wandering around, letting these Yasama towers get a few kills. 2-0-2. Looks like the Viper is striking over here. He is going after the Teuton. Let's see it. Lechai versus Teutonic Paladin. Oh, the Teutons get a little stopped there by the Legionaries. Oh, he's probably banging the teacher. Who knows? Although she was pretty old. Some people are into that, I guess. How many Paladins? 27 Paladins. Are they all here? Yeah, they're all here. No, but that would, what an annoying thing to say. Oh, of course I still hold a grudge. what a non-encouraging thing to say to somebody who clearly is like not interested in your subject. You should just be like, okay, just get through the year. It's mandatory for you until grade 10, and then don't take it in grade 11 if you don't want to. Nope. Oh man, I don't even know what the hell's going on here. Just a forest of halberdiers, war wagons shelling away at everything. 2 Trebs not getting much action. By the way, is that Teutonic castle down? Yes, it's finally down. Our Ethiopian, what is our Ethiopian doing? He's got a trade cart. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a trade cart for our Ethiopian. 39 villagers, not a single military unit. Yeah, siblings are great. Siblings suck when you're young, but as you get older, you realize how cool it can be to have siblings. Although, you know, honestly, I know people that have siblings that absolutely hate them and don't interact with them and whatever, but my brother's pretty cool. He's a big nerd like I am, but in other fields. Not very much into the video game nerdisms. I mean, I don't know who's winning this game, guys. We're about 1,000 points apart. I mean, the team with the Ethiopian is obviously struggling because I mean, they're ahead in score count, but they're struggling because the Ethiopian just doesn't have any units. They're ahead in villager count. They're down in army count. And purple here, our Japanese so far is MVP. Look at these. I was wondering why he got Yasama, and then he shows up with 12 freaking towers. The Arambai, though, the Arambai can't really engage into these towers. Exactly, Edelweiss. That's a perfect summary. It's like a parabola, right? You love them, you hate them, and then you love them. I think it's the with parents as well. I remember I went down, you know, millions of rabbit holes when my son was born, and I read one thing about how when kids are in their teenage years, evolutionary wise, they're built to be independent, which is why they always get into fights with their families and stuff like that, and why they seek to be independent and go, you know, I want to leave the house, I want to be on my own, blah blah blah. But then once they do go out and build an independent personality, then they always come home, almost always, and then they want to be like best friends with the parents. By the way, never discount a Teutonic scout. The armor is pretty damn good. It's a decent rating unit, not the greatest. Remember, Teutons don't ever get anything better than a scout. But with that extra melee armor, it makes it pretty good. No, you won't see an Isaac 1v1 against my brother. Oh yeah, Edelweiss, me too. I had the my dad was the one who I was like, you know, I told him, Dad, I love history so much. I think I'm going to do an undergraduate in history. And he was the one who would go, nope, you're going to business school. And then after business school, I said, you know what? I might want to do a master's in political science. I'm very interested in politics and in international relations. And my dad goes, no, you're going to law school. And guess which ones I did? Oh my goodness. But now we share which online slots we like the best. So it really is, life is funny like that. You guys think the Spanish is the best? How come? Conquistadors? Oh, you're talking about the COE finals. Got it. Sour lost there for Orange. I think he's got one more castle. Yeah, he's got a castle up here. And look at army counts. Team East has caught up. Our Ethiopian is basically dominating the water at the moment. There's literally, except for the Middle Lake, which has been just under Roman occupation for the last little while. Yeah, look, at the end, my dad was right about a lot of stuff. Not everything, but a lot of stuff. Our Japanese, holy moly, he is pushing out hard. He is single-handedly taking down multiple players. And look at this, our Ethiopian is back into his ancestral homeland. The Viper has been the one dislodged, and now he's back here mining stone. And on top of that, he's got the base over here, but it looks like it's getting depopulated by the Korean. By the way, the Korean war wagons are like everywhere on the map. They are literally in the center. They're on the right. They're on the left. Man, oh man. Green pinging over here. Why is green pinging over here? Does he see these, Yeah, he sees the Lechai moving up. Ooh, our Tootin needs to be careful here. Get back into the town center. Get back into the town center. Their archers never upgrade. Yeah, you get more chill, but not more wise. Or more wise, but less chill. I've become a lot more relaxed as I've gotten older. I mean, I'm 40, which is, depending on what age you are, either old or not old. Now the Viper is relying on those Lithuanian skirmishers, which are not terrible with the tower shields upgrade, which doesn't look like he has. But they do move faster, which I guess is something. And they should be pretty good at sniping halberdiers, which are the big threat to these war wagons right now. And look at this. Are we going to get to see Korean towers versus Japanese towers? That would be absolutely epic. Let's see a big... We saw an infantry war. Let's see a big tower war. And look at this. How do you engage into this? You got Paladins, Samurai, and Yasama towers protecting the Trebs. 9 Trebs! Do they have Kataparuto? What's the attack speed? Yeah, they've got Kataparuto, 7.5 seconds. Look at how quickly they pack and unpack. Holy shit, look at how fast this is. Wow. But he's got to be careful. He's venturing a little bit away from the towers. Yeah, look at orange, red, teal, and yellow are all in this quadrant. Look at how compressed. This is like last game to the east. This game is to the north. And let's see if the war wagons can get anything done here. What? Where did you come from? Oh my god. Was I not paying attention? Did he research Hussite reforms? Did anyone notice if Mr. Yo researched Hussite reforms? I completely missed it. Oh man, Brian, I just saw your message. Yikes. Oh yeah. Wow. I mean, army count isn't that different. Villager count isn't that different. Yeah, John, exactly. I start my Korean Civ intro by saying the developers classify them as defensive, but you really wouldn't know it based on the features they have. I mean, look at the range on this. 13 range is a Teutonic castle with crenellations. Look at that. 13 range is pretty damn bonkers. Yeah, let's see how many I mean, our Japanese here is clearly the MVP. Emma just absolutely rocking it, crossing the land bridge here. What's the trade payload? 89, not bad on Nomad. 220 war wagons, 350 samurai. Trade, non-existent for anybody. Anyone give, receive. Our Japanese lent resources. The Viper received the most. Kill count. Our Korean, yeah, of course, with those chunky war wagons. What about our Japanese? Not far behind, only 100 kills less. Oh, our Ethiopian never really got into the game. 58. Mr. Yo, 538. Third highest in the game. Oh, I want to see if he got Hussite. Oh, this is going to be so messy. Where is green? He was green, right? Yeah, our Bohemian was green. I mean, look at this. How are you supposed to make sense of any of this? No, that's fletching. And that's crenellations for our Teuton. I'm trying to see if I see a green or a crown surrounded by... There they are. Hussite reforms an hour and 1 minute into the game. Turning those monks into trash units, which is why he's got 31 monks. Yikes. Wow. Yeah, I think this is a good game to end it on. I have to go grab some lunch. Looks like your stock portfolio. I would say it looks like my stock portfolio, except my stock portfolio would be in reverse from right to left. From the highs, all the way here to the low. So it would be in reverse. Or no, it would be like red here. Nah, never mind. I don't want to joke. Joke's over. I mean, this was fun to see too. This dock. Speaking of low tides. Man, oh man, the Viper pulling off that landing party, basically saving Velese's butt. Unfortunately, I mean, again, look at this. I mean, if you're a player here and you're red or you're orange, how the hell do you make sense of any of this? That must be so crazy. They must be playing with those settings where all your teammates are the same color and all your enemies are the same color and just you are a different color. Otherwise, I can't see how red, yellow, and orange, which are all, to my eye, look all the same, are able to distinguish whose structures are what. But wow. Wow. What a fun game. Wow. I mean, I should look into more Nomad games. I thought Rage Force was pretty crazy. Hey, Jenny. I am doing well. Unfortunately, I'm just about to sign off and grab some lunch. So, yeah. Hopefully catch you in the next one. But yeah, doing well. Hopefully you're doing well too on this weekend. Day, evening, morning, wherever you are. And yeah, everyone, thank you so much for joining. And like I said, big celebration this last few days. 1 million views is just absolutely awesome. And a big thank you to everyone here. The regulars, the newbies. Do I enjoy streaming? I absolutely love streaming. Yeah, message me on Discord. Jenny, I'm going to open up a Discord very soon. And send me a message there. We'll talk. Edelweiss, I know. I did it on purpose. I wanted to do an earlier stream in the weekend. Oh, Admiral, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Jenny, I think my name is just Cast of Empires. All one word. Everyone, have a fantastic day. And yeah, see you in the next one. But I think I like these afternoon streams also. Let me relax a bit more at night and can pass out a little bit earlier and all that. Oh, it's the name of my channel, Jenny. Just Cast of Empires, all one word. All right, everyone. I'll catch you in the next one. And yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned. We're going to expand and definitely going to do some community games. So keep an eye out for that. Ooh, Teutonic Scouts rating. All right, take care, everybody. Bye.